You're not gonna see any of these units in this video because now we're gonna play Heroes 3. You may see Josephine though. Let me load the campaign as usual, and then we'll continue with the offensive part. Remember, yesterday we were solidifying the, or not yesterday, during the last recording we were solidifying what was going on in here with the economy as well as exploration, as well as proper fortification for defense. And now we're on the offensive. So this is what we're doing. We couldn't care less about the Troglodytes themselves. And we're gonna go back and potentially attack the bottom part. So this one, this garrison. Going up is also an option, but right now we're choosing not to. And we're launching a double offensive as well. The only difficulty is that we have to make sure that we do these two simultaneously, one at the bottom, one at the top, because otherwise we become vulnerable. Now, I may, let's see, yeah, that's what I wanted originally, so I may purchase these three right here, the angels. Wait a minute, haven't I done this? Anyway, maybe I've loaded the wrong save file, but I remember vaguely that this is what I did. What I remember as well is that I purchased one of these units for faster pace. And then basically I got rid of this unit with the speed 7 because speed 9 and speed 12 are significantly better. That's what I remember, but maybe I remember wrongly, because for me it was yesterday actually. Anyway, we have enough units. Money-wise, I could check out if it's worth getting anything else. Speed 7, speed 6, lower speed, so no. I will stick to the higher speed units. And wait a minute. These are angels. Only angels. Upgraded. 20k. I wanted archangels. Okay, that happens. I will just reload. There is not much that happened. We will go to this garrison. But yes, I wanted archangels. So strictly speaking, I want the upgraded version. So this means we'll stay here for another day. And end the turn immediately because we don't have funds. Now, this unit, we don't need to go back at all. We have a bit of time to collect funds and everything else. The other hero will take care of this top part. And we're gonna continue fighting. Lots of harpies, this is gonna be doable. Yeah, the big exploration mission. So this is only the family once again. Stuck on Gilligan's Island. You know, 80s, 70s, 60s. Not as if I watched much of any of these, I just know about them. So the time has come. I hope that, no, actually not. Only 13.8k, I'll wait another day. I hope I don't have to fight here. Good. Someone else will pick this up, I don't mind. This is only a pack. And this is only a pack. I'm gonna pick these ones up. Yeah, amazing, not as if I ever wanted to fight here. Interesting. So there are so many of these islands. So we're gonna take the garrison. not easy. I mean, easy, but not a walk in the park. $250 damage. Let's see the health. 71. So they didn't damage him much. This is good. And then we'll go downwards. This is the last unit, so I might as well do my magic. And now I can safely operate on this. Good. I'll do water magic. No garrison defenses. I don't need them. But I do need one thing. I need this castle. Like, badly. There are not even defenses around. Let's see. Is it this crazy that no one is guarding this? Where are the enemies? I'm not missing them, but it's still strange. Now we can buy all 3 of them. And 4 of these. It's only the 3rd day of the week, which means we won't wait for more. And we're gonna go down. Not visited yet. Okay, we've spent most of the money. We have troops here and we have troops on the bottom. Sooner or later we'll need to fortify this hero with more troops from the tower. How this happens and when, I don't know yet. Because we need funds for it, obviously. And we also need funds for these. Now, whether I'm gonna use this as a defensive unit for these 2 castles, I don't know yet. Because you can also get threat from the sea. So it's still yet to be decided. 4th day. Medusas are not that difficult, but they are ranged units, so hope they don't have to fight, yeah. And then I can simply get the XP. Armorer, so archery, armorer, I welcome both of them at this stage. Because I don't want to focus on resupplying the units. Now, one more thing is we may get these gold. I mean, after all, we need gold. And then afterwards, we're gonna go through the garrison. We're safe even to wander around here because there is gonna be the next troops coming. So as long as we block the bottom part, which I am, the other unit, so this one, is gonna make sure that there are gonna be no problems elsewhere. Let's see the XP situation. 1061, it's not that high. 2000 is the next one, so we're gonna visit this. Fire magic, not bad. And this. Basic offense, not bad either. And I'm considering this for now. And you also get a job. And that job is to start collecting resources. So given that the bottom part is guarded less, I will rather explore the bottom part first. And still no defenses. What is going on with this team? I mean, this is crazy. of course. Anyway, I'll secure the mines. First the one that the opponent has, and then the rest. Now we have some funds. This will take time. Yeah, these are not needed next turn. So I could go up through the garrison, but I can also make a mess in here and just make sure that someone collects these. I'm essentially worried about attrition. So I would rather pick easy battles. Yeah, of course, now that you have more. Yeah, not much else I can do. And now it's time to go to the underground and start collecting resources first. Interesting. I just need this cloud temple. We need 30 gems and 25k gold. That is the bottleneck. Now, should we make this self-sufficient or not? That's another question. We have 80 sulfur already, so not as if I needed anything. Maybe just in case the hero visited this. Okay. So attack, defense and spell power all at once. Plus the resources. Evidently that helps. Plus another defense. Plus artifacts. Plus another defense. So I'm taking my time here. Yeah, thanks for nothing. This was really productive. And at this stage, resource silos are becoming less interesting. This part is also easy to guard. But then here we can go left and right, and that's a problem. Left we're still guarded by some easier opponents. Or what is this? The critters. But on the right we can get someone. Come here. Now, this is the black border guard. And I'm intrigued. I think I have everything it takes to go through this. But then my defenses are gonna be worse, because I don't have another team to come this way. So this may be another team that I'm gonna assemble in the coming weeks. And I'll continue with resource collection for now. And once we got the upgraded Cloud Temple, we need to see there are 5 Titans. This is gonna be the next team I'm gonna get. And meanwhile, let's not fully neglect this. So Mage Guild level 2, we need this. Next turn. Something is still off. I don't understand what is going on. By now we should have met the enemy. It's maybe I'm just over preparing and we'll just crush the enemy like crazy. Or maybe there is a trap. At this stage I don't think there is a trap. Anyway, I'll do the preparation. Even with the ship, there is no one. In Heroes 2 we would have gotten like multiple ship attacks by now. Maybe that's the trick, that there is no trick. The more I'm preparing, the more I'm seeing that it may be just a useless thing. But anyway, the economy will take care of itself. Which means that I'm gonna get like 8 troops and then the preparation will be a lot faster. We got Cure, amazing. Now, this is a small army. This may be better. But it's an effective army. Let's continue building. I think we need a dragon by the end of the week. Fine. Next turn. Oh no, actually, I can do something here. So, Warren Buffett. Yeah, here he is, the great investor. And we got the dragon before the end of the week. 9542, this is not bad at all. Now we're gonna get a 6 defense. You know what? I will collect this myself. Because we could go upwards this way. Visited and we go this way. Then we'll collect these. I don't know about this one. No, it's visited already, so we don't even need this. Another island. This is crazy. What is this? Frost ring, not bad. Then we'll go and continue. Okay, this should be straightforward. We also have spells. I'll risk this. 24 damage, huge risk. Still have 212. Then you can just defend. Okay. Oh, we wanted to get a new hero, right? Oh, we got Josephine. Told you that we would get Josephine. Didn't know it, of course, but... Anyway. We don't need these Inferno units like ever. And we now got 7 Titans. Unfortunately, we don't have the funding for it. Unless we make funding. Yeah, we got everything we need to trade. Now don't get too carried away with gems especially. And so forth because of the dragons. But now we can get 6. And for the 7th one, we just need a few. So how can we get 2k the easiest way? Like this. Speed 11. So I'm very much tempted to just park these units and split. Like this. And now whatever buildings are worth visiting, I'm fine. Looks like none. And we'll hoard gold so that we can defend the city. Okay, this was a productive day. Oops. The trap I was looking for. With 152 gold, we're gonna die. Glad I didn't do any spell casting. I'm not gonna reload, we'll just take it as it is. We'll have to figure out how to cause maximum damage. First the harpies will act, 87 of them. I'm just not seeing how we're gonna survive this. Yeah, it's crazy. And then we're gonna get these 242 units. So first we'll let the harpy strike. Yeah, fine, understood. 137 left. And I think I'm gonna blind these units. Oh, they are blind already? 110 points. I can do some curing. $201 and 137. How much does cure help? Small amount. How should I know? Yeah, it seems like the only thing I can really do is blind. It won't help much because the second unit that I could have blinded has already acted. $110 damage. It just removes 20 units. Okay, I'll blind this, and I cannot blind the Troglodytes anymore. We're essentially bait here. I still move the unit here. You know what, I'll act as a bait so that the angels survive. And the angel didn't survive. 248 and 165. The evil eyes are still alive. I mean, we can maximize damage. Blinding is not really something I can really consider. But even with maximized damage, I mean, what can I do? Get rid of 20 Troglodytes. What are your hit points? Less than 10 harpies, like why? Okay, I cannot do anything better at this stage. I just continue attacking the ranged units. Both of them. Okay, this is the last move that we can make. I mean, 200, we don't have enough gold. This is one thing that maybe more experienced players know, that hoard some gold at least. But we wanted to be a bit too fast. Now, I have 6 points. Bless doesn't help with angels. Because their hit points are fixed. Stone Skin doesn't help when you just have 10 HP. So I cannot even cast a spell. And that was it. So we lost. We gave away some artifacts as well. Good. And not as if these units could do anything with the opponent. And the problem is that this way we're gonna lose this castle as well, because we're not strong enough here either. I told you that there must be a trap somewhere. And this was the trap. Now, what can I do here? Instead of moving forward and expanding further, I could simply go back to the castle and restock on mana. $200 spell points already because of that building. And I don't have to wait, I just go back just in case I had to escape. Now, these are the fortifications. This is an essentially tower team. So I might as well use this tower team with the Titans. And at this stage, I don't really know what to do. Because it doesn't pay off to stick around. I thought that we're defending this place, but actually we're not. The best thing I can do is retreat and go back to my castle. Now I could risk getting the resources here, and an extra defense doesn't hurt. But if the opponent comes at us, then it's okay, it's multiple days, or 3 days, 4 days, and I must be faster than him. So 1 day, second day we get these. I just want to get stronger at this stage with this unit. Any extra stat increase helps. And meanwhile, let's prepare the defenses. Only 11k so far. And now comes the difficult part. Exactly, this is what I was worried about. If the opponent goes after this, then we don't even have time to do this. So we have 20k to assemble some resources. Otherwise we'll lose the castle, but we don't know which castle either. Okay, we can play some 3D chess. The 3D chess is gonna be about, I'll leave this unguarded, I'll go up with Astral, we'll merge the armies, and we'll somehow convince this opponent to come back. Glad that I didn't care about this boat, although it must be some good artifact or something. And just hold on to the gold. That's also important, because you never know where you need it. There are 2 possibilities, 2 castles. That's what I wanted. Advanced pathfinding. This helps. And now rush back as quickly as possible. We'll collect these later if needed at all. We'll replenish this, not a problem. It's not a garrison hero, we will have a real hero when defending. These are the difficulties that you need to face when there is a trap, you know, evidently. Now the opponent seems to be changing his mind. Why didn't he go for this immediately, this gate? Good question. We may have a chance to convince him to come back and fight Astral, which would help quite a lot. Because I'm playing 3D chess with him to go this way. I'll try to somehow defend Josephine. Okay, you're gonna keep the Troglodytes only. And these troops, I'm not saying that these troops are great. But if you can save some time, that's already good. So Josephine is gonna come back to the overworld. And one thing we could do is pick up these resources. I mean, it's not that much, but you see that I have a lack of some resources. And Astral will pretend to go for this garrison. And at this stage, we're not strong enough to keep this, so I might as well just give it up, if the opponent comes from it from beneath. And no matter what happens, I will need to go for this. Our mana is not that good. So I'll focus on these 3 cities. And I'll keep the gold. Okay, opponent came back. I don't know why, but it helps. Maybe he didn't see the castle. He just saw what's up here and he didn't want to do much. I will go up either way. Okay, I'm up here. There is always a setback like this. Detecting the whirlpools also helps because opponents can come at any time. And you know, I've won every single battle so far. But it doesn't mean that I will win this one, so we never know. So if you think that I'm invincible and I always win every single map, like, so far I've been lucky to have won it. Well, not just lucky, a bit more than that, but it won't always happen. So there is a gate. We can do one of two things, go and collect the resources, or go back for more troops. And I would say going back for more troops helps. Because those resources, I mean, we're talking about 5, we'll pick them up whenever we can, and if the opponent picks it up, you know what, it's bait, it's even better, let him have it, but then we save some time. Because at this stage time is super important. Now, next turn. Okay, the opponent has no idea what he's doing, but it seems like that he's either going for the rampart town, or he's gonna get a ship. Now, if he gets a ship and he starts wandering around, that's gonna be difficult as well. We'll need to crush him somehow. Let's see the hero. It takes 2 days to get there. And it may be us who's gonna fight the big battle. I'm gonna upgrade the Dragon Cliffs. And I'll wait a day. Okay, this is amazing. We don't have many movement points left. I'll just collect these. Now, if I leave these unguarded, like everything, and go this way, that's gonna be a problem. So I might continue with the baiting strategy and go this way for information to explore what's going on, and so that I can get that hero back. That's what I really want. Oh, I wanted it this way. Okay, let's end the turn. There you go. The opponent came back. This is great. We haven't interacted, and this also means that I can save the gold here, temporarily. But why would his hero face upwards? I don't understand this. We've reached the end of the map. This is great. We'll decide on this later. Yeah, it's difficult because if I move forward, we'll end up having to fight. And even though I'm strong, I am not that strong against all those units. Well, I do have a lot of spell points. Oh, there it is. Okay, we can get this today. $250. Oh no. Okay, that's good because they didn't attack. 15 in total. 15 times 15 is 225, minus 15 is 210. We're gonna deal 250 damage. This is only 150. You know what, we can wait with that. we'll get the 3 manticores instead. And potentially a 4th one. And this takes away his retaliation. Good. I'll just go here. Okay, we can reach most of the units. It's time to get rid of them. I'll just wait because these are dangerous. It's amazing. Oh, I could have just gone for it. Anyway. Okay, casualties are relatively low. I mean, at this stage, taking estates hurts. $46k, and we'll have interest in here, in the rampart. So I'm not gonna buy anything unless there is something important here, like this battle scholar. And we'll wait a day here as well. I know it's precious movement points, but we'll have to do this. Oops. That's difficult. Now let's see what he's up to. Several pack lots, several. Not an easy opponent. Seeing this already. So I'll buy the Mana Vortex just to restock. Also XP. We need a bit more. But regardless, I'm gonna go back. With just one unit, we have two opponents, so it's difficult. Two places to defend. So I'm interested in wasting the opponent's time. At this stage, there is nothing better to do. And then I'll strike. Now, I think I'll take the castle units. Like all of them. I need to take a shot at defeating that opponent. And for that, whatever I can take, I will take, including the ranged units. and including the griffins, but I cannot buy all the griffins. Okay, and now comes the time of truth. Whether we're strong enough. I cannot know this. It's quite likely that I'm strong enough. But it's always difficult. Now, here is the rampart unit. We don't have any funds left. So if the opponent came at any time, tough luck. We cannot defend ourselves. Oh no. Okay, at least we can defeat this unit. He came for us. I don't know what he was doing. Back and forth and back and forth. Crazy journey. So the difficulty is being handled. The only thing I don't know is if I'm gonna be strong enough tomorrow. Tomorrow meaning that after this battle. 90. What is this? Not good enough. And we only have 20 spell points. So when we have this little, then we need to blind and do things like this. $570. Given we cannot blind them, we have to do something with them. So I will blind them and go for the Troglodytes. I'm just banking on the difference in between attack and defense skills of the opponent and myself. Morale is triple, which means that we can afford to just march forward and something good will happen. And if not, then the range units will take down the evil eyes plus the Troglodytes. I will still be cautious and stay out of the range of the Troglodytes. It didn't work. Yeah, it backfired twice. Now, this is a ranged unit with full power, and these are the Troglodytes. I would need to take them both down. I'm worrying about these more because of my ranged units. The Troglodytes, I'll absorb them. Good. We still have 61 hit points. We may lose one angel, which is bad. Who is gonna move next? Evil Eyes. And then these Troglodytes. I'm not worrying about the Troglodytes themselves, but I am worrying about the Medusas, because we need to hold them. I still don't want to damage them. 520, let's see. Okay, they will all be gone. That's good news. Then that's the second good news. And that's the third one. And that's the bonus. Now, we can be strategic now. 52 and 5. We'll beat them all. Good, this is a game changer. And it's over. These are the casualties. Thank you for securing these artifacts. You're amazing. And armorer, because we're not a big magic fan. So the opponent chose to board the ship. Bad for him. I hope it's bad for him. $17,000. We need a bit more because now we need to assemble another tower army. This is not guarded, this city. You know what? It's worth 2.5k. No. And no. Okay, I know Mephala more from other games. Maybe it's worth checking out if there is anything. Okay, one thing I can do is we don't have any immediate threat, that's quite clear. I'm gonna get the mines, these 3 mines, and maybe this 4th one. Now the problem is, let's see. Okay, I think the opponent will regret this because, well, they can fight the Medusas fine. But there is nothing in here except if these boxes contain something meaningful. So the opponent is essentially trapped. Which means that I don't need this hero anymore. This was good because, you know, we could see through the walls. So we don't need this hero anymore to go down. Which means that we can fight out. So this mine is not guarded, this one is guarded. So we can fight for this mine and potentially move forward. We'll wait some time. Okay, next turn. Yeah, good that you're doing the Sailor Moon stuff, but you know, what will you be able to do? I'll wait here patiently. Okay, maybe not that patiently. Worst case, I'll collect these Medusas. No, I cannot set sail here. Yeah, you will collect this. I think we have all war machines that we need. That's a true statement because you don't need any war machines ever. Okay, I think that's all. Next turn. What are you doing here? Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, sooner or later he'll be bored. And we're still controlling this middle territory. This is amazing. I hope the Medusa Queens are not in a fighting mood. Because if they are, well, it's bad for both of us. Fortunately not. You know, while we're waiting, we make ourselves useful. Ballistics, because I'm gonna be up against castles. Another one. This means a castle must be near. Now, this is a dimension door, 2 ways. This is Mephala. Come on. So many things. Now, I think we're ready for a black dragon. What? Gold dragon, this is the maximum. Okay. Then what kind of unit are we? So Trogrim, 6k XP, attacker, defender. So it doesn't matter if you build a mage guild or not, I'll build it anyway. Yeah, at least you can learn the level 1 and 2 spells. Then, let's buy everything. Oh, wait, day 4. Okay, let's buy everything. Or maybe wait a few days, wait for a few more days. These are gonna be defenders. I'm gonna upgrade everyone just in case. And next week, I know I could have earned the interest on this. I won't backtrack at this stage. I just visit these buildings. And now next turn. Okay, we can get some resources, not as if we needed them. Okay, 1 ore per day. Not visited. This time knowledge. We need blind and these types of things. They don't require spell power. But we need more mana. So I go this way. I have no idea what Ajit is doing here. But I cannot go too far. So essentially I visited all these. There is another ship. Okay, we'll be entertained. We're weak. So this is an island that may be worth exploring if we have the troops. One day we will. And it's guarding the entrance. Okay. Yeah, of course we know that. Actually, I could have done this before on the evil eyes. Now I will. I mean, I don't want many casualties. 8 mana is fine. Yeah. You can see through walls again. Okay, another castle. And this is 2-way, so opponents can come from here. Noted. last thing I want is extra fights. So we managed to conquer a big setback, that's amazing. And we have also made progress by conquering some castles. Even though most of them are not defended, the opponent is not that eager to grab them. So everything is falling into place, it's just we have a financial problem. That now a good army costs a lot. An opponent is here. And he's also sailing like crazy. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'll continue exploring. So this is the other ship. There is a dwarven treasury in here and a big nothingness. I have no idea why they added these ships. I don't mind about them. It's just pointless. All 4 primary skills by +3. If this made it to Hero of Chaos, oof, that would be another legendary hero armor. Okay, now these are the same opponents, so this is what you do. Oh, still no problems. Day 6. So we got everything. I think we'll explore this area with Mephala sooner or later. I just take the 14 Troglodytes. Next turn. What is he doing here? Now the bad news is that if we win, then we'll need to wait for a week. And I'm not kidding about it. Wait for a week, just so that the opponent will not be able to get a castle. Okay, there is not much down here. I'm gonna go up. I'm just wasting some time just in case. It looks to me that in the economy war there is an increased amount of incentives to take this location. Once again, earth elementals are guarding it, but everything is here. And I'm gonna go down. I won't be able to take the city today, so I might as well go and get stronger. They already have dragons, so we're closer to the HQ. And it's day 7. So what Mephala is... Oops, I forgot. Anyway, we won't miss them. So we'll go up here. And this is the end of the week. We're gonna earn interest on that 65k diamonds, finally. It took a while, and unfortunately we're gonna play catch up wherever he goes. I originally wanted to finish the previous week, but I'll still buy the troops. I mean these troops. Because remember, we're not that weak. Two more dragons. 26 unicorns. A lot of archers. 66 Pegasus. Dendroids. I'll leave them here for now. And I'll get the base level units. Why? Because speed 7, 12, 16, 9 and 8. If I take them with me, I'll be really slow. So I'll rather take all the centaurs that I can. And then I'll reject dwarfs because they are slow, and dendroids because they are very slow. And I won't be able to retreat this turn. Same mistake that I spent everything I had basically in terms of gold. So if there is a problem, I won't retreat. And I think we'll just figure out the remaining battles during the next episode, which may be the final episode. I can still take a sneak peek into what would happen if I attacked. I think we're doing quite well. 3 dragons. Now, dragons are quite immune. I just cast a spell. Good. We may kill them all. Almost. Now, the dragon won't retaliate anymore. Still has 170 HP. Where should we place our 275 damage? I have an idea. Unfortunately, the dragon will act before us. I mean, it's only one dragon, but it will still act. Completely forgot about the harpies. Okay, this is just a bait unit now. So we have 57 left. Yeah, as expected. I just saved some Nagas, you know. Finally. $116 is quite a lot. It would just defeat 30 of them. It's better if you do range attack. The tank could sustain some damage. Yeah, just defend. Don't need to do much. They'll wait. That's quite hostile for the opponent. Seems like we're strong enough. And it comes back. Too bad. Okay, that was it. Quite a lot of XP. Let's reload mana. Oh, yeah, the 37, which is not a lot. Okay, you know what this means. We're ending the turn and we're figuring out what the opponent is doing. And now it becomes interesting. That's what I wanted to wait for, because it's like new week. And now if I go to the underground, there it is. So first of all, the opponent is going for this town. Fine, he can have it. Not a problem. He won't be able to go here because of me. You know, so the only place he can go to is the town. Now, there is no turning back either, because I'm also here. So he's trapped, he's forced to take this town with no resources. He'll waste some time maybe with the mines until I catch up. He can also go downwards, by the way, but that's more difficult. Wait a minute, can I also defend? Horde, swarm, lots, back horde. That's the issue. That the opponent is coming, he may take both of the cities. So at this stage, it doesn't matter when I get here. It may even take a while. I just move this way, and then we'll see if I go upwards or downwards. Here is a crazy island. The opponent is already here. That's something we can see. We'll see what this entails. Mephala will go this way. And I mean, one thing I can do, and this is really the last save, or the save before the last, is I can check what's going on in here. So notice we're not endangered. we've been down here before. I don't know what's up here. I don't know what's up here. So a lot of open questions, but I think we're commanding most of the map and we're safe to just call it a day. And during the next episode we're gonna most likely finish the whole map.